Morning. So, my camera's still not usable, so I'm still using Annie's camera to say hi today. And I won't be able to talk to you on my way to work. We should probably go about looking at some software for editing. What do you think? Yeah, so once again, I just haven't had time to do any of the video editing recently, and of course we still want to keep it up. We've decided that Annie's going to be taking it over, but we need to find software that she can use on her computer and everything, so that's the current holdup. And hopefully that'll be dealt with fairly soon, and we'll be able to start pumping out videos again, because that would be lovely. So I don't have a lot of time, so unfortunately, if I do have anything to say, it's probably going to have to wait. How about you? Anything to say?
It's kind of chilly this morning, and I just got out of the warm shower, so it feels a little extra chilly.
Yeah, it's a little blustery, a little chilly out today, so hopefully it won't be too bad. The warm weather is truly over, I'm afraid.
And he's gone.
Sweetie, did he leave? Poor Bill. Sorry, Bill.
Sorry. The balcony is probably just covered in leaves. You're missing them all. You could have had fun chasing them. I love that tree right there. It's so colorful. Canada's falls are really short, and you kind of have to enjoy them while they last, and then they just, honestly, they just disappear. It'll still be nice and sunny, but now it's just gonna be cold and you won't be able to get outside without, a sweater or something, like a jacket. Say bye to that, fiddlesticks. We're not gonna see it for 5 or 6 months. We go through jackets here really, really fast. Because, you wear them every day for, half a year straight. Come on, needed a new jacket. When he first started doing the vlogs, you saw that blue jacket right at around the end of last winter. It started losing buttons and it just wasn't keeping itself warm anymore. There was a nice big rip on the lining on the inside. That's why he has the leather jacket, but he's probably going to need to get himself a winter jacket too. That's not going to keep him warm at all during the winter. I don't know how people go around with just leather jackets in the winter. Obviously they're layering underneath, but that doesn't really help to keep the wind out. The wind sucks here in the winter. Really sharp. If ever you've read a story about the biting wind and have not believed it, the wind, bites here in the winter. It's really cold, and if it's a really windy day and there's any amount of flurry in the sky, I don't mean snowflakes, I mean tiny little flurries that you can't really see, and the wind starts whipping that at your face, it feels like you're being stabbed. Tiny, tiny, tiny little daggers, and you'll see the kids here walk around with just their eyes peeking out of layers of clothing. They'll have a toque, and then they'll have their hood up, and then they'll have little Velcro on their hood, strapped across their nose, so literally it's just their eyes that you can see, because the wind is the most horrible thing about the winter. It's not the cold itself that'll often give you frostbite, it's the wind chill. This is really pretty. The leaves falling right now are super pretty, but when it's windy like this in the winter, it's gonna suck. I'm assuming I'll have a job by the time snow hits the ground, but it'll probably make me wish that I had a job I could do from home. So I can just sit up there and watch all the people and be like, ah, Schadenfreude. I think this is the first time I've been out here. Whoa! It is rickety, rickety ass balcony, guys. I think those wasps are gone. Look at that car. I seriously want to take all those leaves and just rake them into a giant pile. It's very peaceful. Wonder if I stand out here if I'll be able to catch a leaf. You can see the horned wasp in the corner here in our bedroom window. Belle, what's the matter? She's never lived in an apartment with a balcony before. Well, she had, but it was really, really short. She's probably so weirded out right now. When the weather's too cold for wasps anymore, I think I'm gonna see if I can grab the broom or something and knock that nest out of the window. I don't see a wasp's nest under there unless I'm not seeing it right now because of the lighting or something. If not, I'll see it later when I play it back. It's a bit of a high step. pretty cool, pretty cool. What did you find? Oh, I see, it's a leaf. I brought in a leaf with myself last time I came in. Oh my gosh. I was just watching episodes of a show called Ghost Adventures, because you know it's October and I came across what might be the most painful. I'm just gonna play it.
Jerry Gore. Good morning. How you doing, man?
Oh god. Oh god. Is it just me, or is that like the most painful thing you've guys seen in a while? Like the most awkward handshake thing ever. Like maybe it was because he was going up the stairs and he sort of had to like lean his body in awkwardly, but he just like hugs his hand. That was just really, I don't know how, but I felt that. Totally forgot to film it. But I'm going to do laundry. At least switch it over into the dryer. And I will attempt to take you with me. And dark ass laundry room. Hello. Oh no, someone lost an earring. Someone lost a pretty earring. Just leave that there. This is kind of cool. Looks like someone had a pretty intense chess set. That's supposed to look like a castle. Here's a knight, or maybe it's a pawn. Probably a pawn. This looks like it would have been the rook. Maybe the bishop, actually. Probably the bishop. But his head's gone. Creepiest door ever. Okay. Oh yeah, there's also this. That's not safe. Look at all that. Ugh. Ew. I'm super pro. Oh, I don't know why you have to specify if you have like colors and whites here. Creepy hallway. And I'm back. Hi guys. What is it? Did you knock all the hangers down? What is it, sweetie? Show me. What? No, not yet, if that's what you're asking for. Oh, Belle. Don't know what's going wrong with that washer. Doesn't sound like a happy noise. Done. I'm back. Look who's back. Back again. And he's back. Tell a friend. Look who's back. Guess 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 who's back. Guys don't like Slim Shady? So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to something very beautiful. Bam! Amaze balls. You can still hear them crackling. Can you hear them? Aw, yeah. No, don't unfocus. You bastard. There we go. It was just a simple little anyway. Nom 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 nom. Haha, die! Die! So I'm gonna let these cool and put them in a bowl because it's movie night. We are watching Halloween Town, bitches.
Hello. Hi.
Come on,
What's up?
listen.
Fiddlesticks. I'm trying to hear the crackling.
Oh, sorry. Do you hear that?
That's beautiful.
I have to make supper now.
I have to get these guys supper.
Oh yeah, that's true. What was that little hop? So weird. He just hopped and sat there and was like, "Arr!" Like he was like, why did I do that?
You've got too much love in that little buddy.
Mm-hmm. You're ridiculous.
Oh, lady, what's this mess?
That,
What have you done?
Okay, I reiterate.
What's that mess?
that, is a potion.
Oh, really? What type of potion?
It's a pumpkin pie latte potion.
Oh, what does that do?
Makes you feel all yummy and tumbly. I don't know. I don't know what it is about like putting like pinches of spices and like cloves in a pot, but it just makes me feel all witchy and stuff.
Yeah, it does feel kind of
Look at
like
all
a
that.
witch's brew.
You can see like a clove in there.
Whoop,
You can
clove.
see some brown sugar. there's nutmeg, there's cinnamon, there's a lot of vanilla, and then there's just a ton of pumpkin.
So what exactly do you do? Because obviously the cloves aren't going to dissolve.
Just fish them out afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Ideally, you would have a strainer, but I don't.
What was that?
Oh no, the camera made a noise. I promise she was in a very cute position. She was oh, thank you. Thank you for that rub. She was in a really cute position and she was kneading Klima's like side or like next to his side. Now she's getting comfy down here next to his feet. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Sleepy.
Yeah, it's like 2:30 in the morning.
Don't know how that happened. We talked about comic books, ghosts, and fear itself. And
What makes like some TV shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer much scarier than like horror movies?
yeah, like, yeah, when you have a show or a movie that's not like a horror movie but does have horror elements, it tends to be scarier than an actual horror movie because you're actually you actually have some connection to the characters.
I could easily say that that one episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called Hush about the gentlemen who don't speak, which people compare quite a bit to the other things from Doctor Who, and I came across the ones from Buffy the Vampire Slayer first, so I guess I'm partial to those guys. But that episode, and like talking about Doctor Who, like the Weeping Angel episodes are much scarier to me than a lot of horror I sort of have seen in passing, and like the beginning of Half-Life like scarred me, like my childhood, more than a lot of horror movies, I think.
Still don't know whether or not Half-Life would be considered horror.
No, but it was terrifying. Like there's really like I said, like I actually was like slightly traumatized when I was very young and my best friend's brother was playing it out in the open. Somehow it was like 1:45 or something around that time when we finished the last DC movie we watched. What was it?
It was
the Justice League Flashpoint Paradox or something like that.
Yeah, it's really good.
You can't make Batman cry is all I'm gonna say about that. How do you come back from that? How do you make it better? Like, how do you top yourself?
Yeah. Make him cry harder.
So, that happened like 3 hours ago. And then somehow we got to talking and all of a sudden it was like...
Yeah, we thought it was at least an hour earlier when we looked at the clock and we're like, holy crap, it's 2:30.
And it's not daylight savings, or... I guess it's
yeah, we actually checked. We actually checked to see if like daylight savings had happened or something because we're like, how did we lose an hour? Good night, everyone.
What you looking at?
I'm looking at comic book stuff.
Oh, of course.
Because I've been all into comic books lately.
Anyway, so yeah, we've talked a lot. I've talked quite a bit today. I hope it was enough to keep you guys interested, you know, in watching up until this point. Thanks for staying with us up until this point. If you like what you see, keep watching. I don't know, maybe subscribe or like this or something. You seem confused by that notion. I love you guys. We're gonna go to bed now.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.